Hey y'all again. I am back with another episode of the Black Girls Introverts podcast. It's your girl Shania. And today we are basically going to be talking about what I am going to call it is the world versus introverted black women. Yeah, I said it. Being an introverted black woman, being an introverted black woman, oh my goodness. People can't stand it. People hate the fact that I am a quiet person, that I mind my own business. It's triggering for them. And I never understood that. It's just like people always say, like, oh, she's stuck up. Oh, she's mean. Oh, she thinks she's better than everyone. Oh, you're too good to talk. And I'm like, what? That is not it. That is not it whatsoever. I'm like, I talk when I want to talk. Um, Sometimes I just really don't have anything to say. I mean, it's not personal. People take everything personal, and it's crazy to me. And people don't realize is that black women, we do not, all of us don't act the same. Not all of us are, you know, really outspoken and outgoing. Not all of us are like that. We all have our own different personalities, just like any other person would. And I never understood how being a quiet, shy black girl it is triggering for people. Like I said before, I never understood it. And then once that person gets to know me, they're like, "Oh, you're actually mad cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." But people just don't like introverted black women. It's crazy. I never understood it. That's why I created Black Girl Introverts. Was to basically create a community, a safe haven for all of us to come together and to be confident in who we are, to speak to one another. Because there's so many of us out there, and it's just like we still have to deal with all this racial stereotypes that come along with it, and it's tiring, it's triggering, and I always felt so alone. So I'm just like, I'm just going to create like my own safe space, and other black girl introverts can come along with me for the ride. And I'm basically going through this at work. I mostly am quiet, I am mostly to myself, and that intimidates people. I've heard some people say like, oh, like she's mean, like she's stuck up, like she'll never talk to nobody. Like I'm like, I'm just quiet into myself and I mind my own business. It's like people hate people that mind their own business. I don't get that. I'm like, why wouldn't you like someone that minds their own business? I'm not catty, I'm not messy, I'm not any of that. I don't care for all of that. I just like to speak when I feel like speaking, and some people just don't like that. Some people don't like me at my job just because I'm quiet into myself, and it makes me so angry sometimes. I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. But that's why I was just so happy that I created the platform that I created, Black Girl Introverts, because I felt safe. I was just like, oh my gosh, like I could finally just like let my hair down and, be myself, be like more confident in who I was, that I don't have to change myself for society. I don't have to. I don't want to. And it's just great that it's so many of us out there. I love who I am. Yeah, I'm a bit socially awkward, okay? And there's a lot of socially awkward people out there, but it's just like black women can't be that. Black women can't be quiet or shy. Like they don't get that. And I get that black women are portrayed a certain way on social media and television. But y'all really have to get, not all of us are like that. We all have our own different personalities. We are just people. Like we are just people, and I just want it to become normalized. I just want to normalize shy black girls, quiet black girls, socially awkward black girls, even social anxiety. For Summer Walker, for instance, I know she was going through it, especially with having to deal with so many people and people wanting to come in your space and meet you. And I get it, you're a celebrity and stuff, but eventually after a while, like you just get really, you burn out after a while. Like it's only so much that an introverted woman can take sometimes. Like our social battery, they call it, like a social battery runs out after a while. We need to be alone. Like we need to recharge. And that's why I love Summer Walker so much, because I am her, she is me. And we just like being around a small knit of people that we really trust. We don't like huge crowds. I've never been like that. Never. And even growing up, when I was a teenager in high school, I hated the fact that I was so shy and socially awkward, because I just wanted to be accepted by society. Like I wanted to be like the other black girls, like, who were more outgoing and, like more outspoken and things like that. And I wanted to be that. I wanted to fit into society standards. I tried. I think it was my freshman year of high school. I tried it. I did not like it. I burnt out so fast. I'm like, this is not for me. This is not for me whatsoever. I couldn't do it. I Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I was tired all the time. Even having other popular friends, I don't know how they did it. Constantly always wanted to be around people. They get so much energy around large crowds of people. I'm like, no, this is not my scene. I can't do this. Even going to different parties, I would get so much anxiety and I would just like hide in a corner somewhere. Yes, I was that girl hiding in a corner. I really was, on my phone, just in my own little bubble. The struggle was real, y'all. It really was. But as I continued to get older, and I just started to accept who I was. I'm like, I'm an introverted woman, and I need to accept that, and other people need to accept that as well. But it's just hard. It's still hard dealing with all those racial stereotypes. I still hate it to this day. It still makes me boil up inside. It really does. It really does. And I don't know why it's like that. It's just things just have to be different. Like, and I will keep growing this platform until it is normalized, until introverted black women are normalized, because people really think that we're aliens out here. Like they they don't understand us. They're so intimidated by us. And I'm like, we don't even do anything to y'all. It's crazy. Like other races can be introverted and people accept them, but not us. Not us. It's rough. It's rough out here in these streets. It really is rough out here in these streets. But I just grow more to just like myself, and using this podcast to find my voice and be a voice for other introverted black women out here. I get y'all get me. We can do this together until it is normalized. That's all I want in this world. That's really all I want in this world, I swear to you. It's rough. It really is rough. Sorry, guys. I'm just going through my phone, just seeing if I write down bullet points so I don't miss on what to say next. Like, oh, I should have said this. Like, I'm really organized. I really am. I'm really organized. And I just love like seeing the content on Instagram, especially TikTok, um, about how people just don't understand us. And I love that we're speaking up, and I love seeing the content that y'all are creating on Instagram and TikTok and some of it on YouTube. Like, I love it. I'm like, yes, like, I understand you, girl. I understand you. I am you. You are me. Like, it's crazy. And even Issa Rae, I love that she started the whole awkward black girl thing, that she started like her series like before she did Insecure. I applaud her for that. I applaud her so much. I really do. She is my hero. She is my introverted black woman hero. Okay. She really is. She really is. Like, even doing this whole podcast thing, I don't know. It's just like I just want to keep talking, but then it's just the other side of me. It's just like the social anxiety part. It's just like, oh my gosh, like what do I say next? Like, I want to make this good. And I don't know. I just love Issa Rae for even putting the awkward black girl thing out there, because we exist. We out here, and we'll continue to be out here and to use our voices in what other way, in whatever kind of way we can. But I just want us to be more confident in who we are. It's definitely still a journey for me. And I don't know. I don't know. I just want this page to just, I don't know, to just be great. And it will be great. It will be great. It will be. And I'm sorry, I just can't get over like how being the shy introverted girl can be triggering for people. Still living that to this day. But I just want to help like other black girls like who are afraid to speak up, like who are still, you know, fighting the racial stereotypes, to be like, okay, this is who I am, and I don't care what anyone has to say about it. Point blank, period. I don't care what anyone has to say. I'm an introverted woman that likes being to herself sometimes. Yes, I love being around my friends, but after a while, I want to be alone. I want to read my book. I want to jam out and listen to my music alone. Like, I just give me my me time, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. Like, seriously. Like, I can hang out with my friends for a certain amount of hours, and then like the rest of the time I just need to be by myself. Seriously, or else I would just basically go insane. I really would go insane, seriously. Not a joke. But yeah, man, I just really hope that when y'all see this, y'all will be in the comments and tell me about your stories, um, about people who have, kind of been against you when it comes to being introverted. Like, just tell me, man, and I will be here for a listening ear, because us introverts are good listeners. We always get good advice. Like, being an introvert is amazing. I love being introverted. Like, we are like the best people on the planet. Period. I don't care what anyone else has to say. But like, not all extroverts are bad. I know that. But I have some extroverted friends, and I do like that they talk more than I do. So I just tend more to be more the listener. Like, oh yeah, definitely. And of course, I add in my comments here and there. But after a while, I gotta peace out. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I love who I am. I hope y'all will. We all love who we are. We got to stick together, be here for one another, and you know do our own thing out here in the streets and continue to mind our own business in the process. But I love y'all so much, and I will definitely see you in another episode of the Black Girl Introverts podcast. I love y'all.